What if I told you that some people can make money from a World Cup match without caring who wins? Brazil wins? They profit. Argentina wins? They profit. Sounds impossible. And yet, during major tournaments like the World Cup, thousands of bettors search for opportunities exactly like this. But if it's real, why isn't everyone getting rich from it? The answer is more surprising than you think. Most people think sports betting works like this. You pick a team, you hope they're right, and if they win, you make money. If they lose, you lose your bet. Simple. But professional bettors often think differently. They don't always ask, who will win? Instead, they ask, are the odds wrong? And that question leads to one of the most talked about betting strategies in the world, arbitrage betting, a strategy that claims to generate profit regardless of the outcome. But before we find out if that's true, you only need to understand one thing. The higher the odds, the bigger the payout if your bet wins. That's it. Now let's see how this strategy supposedly works. Imagine it's the 2026 World Cup final. Two sportsbooks are offering odds on the same match. Sportsbook A offers odds of 2.20 on Brazil. Sportsbook B offers odds of 2.20 on Argentina. At first glance, that doesn't seem unusual. But watch what happens. You bet $100 on Brazil at Sportsbook A, and another $100 on Argentina at Sportsbook B. In total, you've spent $200. Now, let's say Brazil wins. Your Brazil bet pays back $220. Your Argentina bet loses. So after spending $200 and receiving $220 back, you're left with a $20 profit. But what if Argentina wins? Then your Argentina bet pays back $220. Your Brazil bet loses. Again, you've spent $200 and received $220 back, which means you still make a $20 profit. No matter who wins the match, you come out ahead, at least in theory. And that's the key phrase, because this is where things get interesting. Why would sportsbooks ever allow this? The answer is competition. Every sportsbook has different customers, different analysts, different models, and different reactions to breaking news. A star player gets injured. One sportsbook updates its odds immediately. Another takes longer. For a brief moment, the prices don't match. And that's where arbitrage bettors jump in. But here's the crazy part. Some professional arbitrage bettors aren't even football fans. They don't spend hours predicting who will lift the World Cup trophy. They're watching prices, not matches. At this point, arbitrage betting sounds like a money-printing machine. Find different odds, place both bets, collect your profit. Easy. Except it isn't. And this is the part most videos leave out. Let's say you place the first bet. Then, before you can place the second one, the sportsbook changes the odds. Suddenly, your guaranteed profit is gone. Now you're exposed to the result of the match. And that's just one problem. Sportsbooks don't love customers who consistently exploit arbitrage opportunities.
They flipped again.
Some bettors report having their betting limits reduced. Others find that opportunities disappear within seconds. Then there's another issue. The profits are usually small. A few dollars here, a few dollars there. To make serious money, many arbitrage bettors need speed, discipline, and a large amount of capital. So while arbitrage betting is real, it's not the magical loophole that social media sometimes makes it sound like. The most surprising thing about arbitrage betting is that it has almost nothing to do with predicting football. The strategy exists because sportsbooks are constantly trying to price the same event, and sometimes they disagree. When they do, opportunities can appear for a few seconds, a few minutes, or sometimes not at all. That's why the most successful arbitrage bettors aren't necessarily sports experts. They're opportunity hunters. They're looking for pricing mistakes, not winners. And during the 2026 World Cup, millions of dollars will be chasing those tiny mistakes. So, what do you think? If you found a completely legal way to profit from sportsbook pricing errors, would you try it? Or does the risk and effort outweigh the reward? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see how some bettors use prediction markets and sportsbooks together to find even stranger opportunities during the World Cup, that's a topic for the next video.